Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to walk you through some of my favorite ways to create a thriving organic kitchen garden. We're going to talk about turning a little patch of earth into a source of fresh, wholesome ingredients for your family's table. And don't you worry if you're just starting out on this journey. I truly believe that anyone can have a green thumb. It's not about perfection, it's about the process and the joy it brings. These tips are simple, they're straightforward, and they're designed to help you build a garden that not only looks beautiful, but is productive and easy to care for. We'll cover everything from finding that perfect sunny spot to knowing just when to harvest for the best flavor. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's dig in together and learn how to grow something amazing right in your own backyard. It's going to be a good day. Alright, first things first. Before you even think about buying a single seed packet, we need to find the perfect home for your new garden. Think of it like finding the right spot for a comfy armchair in your living room. It's all about location. Your plants, especially the ones that produce fruits and vegetables, are going to need a lot of sunshine to really thrive and give you all that goodness. We're talking about a spot that gets at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight every single day. Take a day to just watch the sun as it moves across your yard. See where those bright, warm patches are. That's your sweet spot. Now, beyond the sun, think about convenience. This is a kitchen garden, after all. You want it to be an extension of your kitchen, a place you can easily pop out to while you're cooking. The closer it is to your back door, the more likely you are to use it and tend to it. When it's right there, you'll remember to water it, you'll notice that first little tomato turning red, and you'll be more inspired to snip some fresh chives for your scrambled eggs in the morning. So find that sunny spot that's also just a few steps away. That's where the magic is going to happen. Now that we've found our spot, let's talk about what's underneath our feet, the soil. I really believe that a beautiful home and a beautiful garden starts with a strong foundation. For our plants, that foundation is rich, healthy, living soil. You can't expect to have vibrant, healthy vegetables if you start with soil that's tired and depleted. We want to give our plants the very best start in life, and that begins with feeding the soil. The best way to do that, and to keep things organic, is with compost. It's like a superfood for your garden. Whether you're starting with raised beds or planting directly in the ground, you'll want to generously mix in a few inches of good quality organic compost. This adds all the essential nutrients your plants will need to grow strong and fight off disease. It also does wonders for the soil structure, helping it hold on to moisture while still allowing for good drainage. Think of it as investing in the long-term health of your garden. You're not just planting for this season. You're building a foundation of fertility that will reward you for years to come. It's a simple step that makes all the difference. This might just be the most exciting part, deciding what you want to grow. When you're just starting out, it's easy to get carried away at the garden center, but I find it's best to start simple. Let's choose plants that are known for being forgiving and productive. That way, you get to enjoy the success of a harvest sooner, which is just the encouragement you need to keep going. For a kitchen garden, you can't go wrong with herbs. Things like basil, mint, rosemary, and chives are so easy to grow, and having them fresh makes such a difference in your cooking. They do wonderfully in pots on a patio or right in the garden bed. When it comes to vegetables, think about what your family loves to eat. There's no point in growing something nobody will touch. Leafy greens like lettuce and spinach are fantastic for beginners because they grow quickly. Zucchini and yellow squash are famous for being incredibly productive. You'll be sharing with the neighbors in no time. And of course, there's nothing like a cherry tomato plant. They are so much easier to grow than their larger cousins and will give you sweet little gems all summer long. Start with a handful of these reliable favorites, and you'll build your confidence right alongside your growing garden. Okay, this next tip might sound a little technical, but I promise it's a simple, old-fashioned idea that farmers have used for centuries. It's called crop rotation, and it's one of the secrets to keeping your garden soil healthy and productive year after year. The basic idea is to not plant the same type of vegetable in the exact same spot every single season. Different plants take different nutrients from the soil. For example, heavy feeders like tomatoes and corn take a lot, while beans and peas, which are legumes, actually put nitrogen back into the soil. By rotating where you plant things, you give the soil a chance to recover. It prevents one particular nutrient from being completely depleted. This simple practice also helps to break the life cycles of pests and diseases that might be specific to a certain plant family. So, if you planted your tomatoes in one bed this year, try planting beans there next year. It's like giving your garden a little reset button. It's a thoughtful, intentional way to care for the land you're tending, ensuring it stays healthy and balanced for the long haul. Sooner or later, you're going to find a few little critters in your garden who want to enjoy your harvest as much as you do. Now, in an organic garden, we don't want to reach for harsh chemical sprays. Instead, we work with nature. One of my favorite ways to do this is through companion planting. It's the beautiful idea that certain plants can help each other out when they're planted near one another. For instance, planting marigolds around your tomatoes can help deter nematodes and other pests, and planting basil nearby is said to improve the tomato's flavor. It's like creating a little community where the plants protect each other. Another great strategy is to simply encourage the good guys to come into your garden. Ladybugs and lacewings are voracious predators of aphids. You can attract them by planting things they love, like dill and fennel. And if you do have a stubborn pest problem, there are gentle, organic solutions. A simple spray of soapy water can take care of aphids, and for larger pests, sometimes the best tool is your own two hands, just picking them off. It's about creating a balanced ecosystem, not a sterile environment. A little bit of life, even the buggy kind, is a sign of a healthy garden. Let's talk about water. It's the lifeblood of the garden, but how and when you water can make a huge difference. The best practice is to water your plants deeply, but less frequently. A good, long soak encourages the roots to grow down deep into the soil in search of moisture. This makes them stronger and more resilient, especially during those hot, dry spells. Shallow, frequent watering, on the other hand, encourages shallow roots, leaving your plants more vulnerable. The best time to water is early in the morning. This gives the leaves time to dry off before the hot sun hits, which helps prevent fungal diseases. And here is a tip that will save you time, water, and a lot of work mulching. After you've watered, applying a thick layer of mulch like straw, shredded leaves, or wood chips around your plants is a game changer. Mulch acts like a blanket for your soil. It helps to hold that precious moisture in so you don't have to water as often. It also keeps the soil temperature more even, and one of my favorite benefits, it suppresses weeds. A good layer of mulch is one of the kindest things you can do for your garden and for yourself. We've put in all this love and care, and now we get to the best part, enjoying the fruits of our labor. Harvesting isn't just a one-time event at the end of the season. For many plants, regular harvesting is actually what tells them to keep producing more. Think about herbs like basil and cilantro. The more you snip off the top leaves, the more the plant will branch out and become bushier and more productive. It's a beautiful cycle. Same goes for things like green beans and zucchini. Picking them often encourages the plant to keep flowering and setting new fruit. Don't wait for your vegetables to get huge. Often they are most tender and have the best flavor when they're picked on the smaller side. A regular walk through your garden, basket in hand, is one of life's simple pleasures. It connects you to the rhythm of the seasons and to the food you're about to put on your table. Harvesting regularly ensures you're getting your produce at its absolute peak of freshness and flavor. And that, right there, is the whole reason we started this journey, to bring that fresh, homegrown goodness into our homes and share it with the ones we love. And that's a wrap for today, friends. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, for letting me share a little piece of my passion for gardening with you. I hope you're feeling inspired and empowered to get out there and start your own kitchen garden. Remember, it's not about having acres of land or a perfect weed-free plot. It's about the simple, profound joy of growing something with your own hands. It's about that connection to the earth and the satisfaction of bringing fresh, organic food to your table. I would absolutely love to hear from you. What are you dreaming of planting in your kitchen garden? Or if you're an experienced gardener, what's one piece of advice you'd share with someone just starting out? Please leave a comment down below. I truly believe we learn best when we learn from each other, and this space right here is a community. Your stories and your tips are what make it so special. Let's create a beautiful conversation together. If you enjoyed our time together and want more tips on gardening, simple living, and making your house a home, I'd be so honored if you'd subscribe to the channel and ring that little bell. That way, you won't miss a thing. There's so much more I want to share with you all. Until next time, happy gardening. I hope you find some time to get your hands dirty and create something beautiful.